free to ask away, and I'll do my best to provide you with the information you're looking for. Let's make this interview a success.
Okay, Annie, how are you? How is going on? So हम आज एनी के साथ है और कुछ और मज़े मज़े की बातें करेंगे और मज़े मज़े की बातें सीखेंगे इससे. So एनी मुझे बताओ कि रूह क्या होती है?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. And thank you for having me on your live session. I'm honored to be here. Now, let's dive into the question about the soul. The concept of the soul is a fascinating and deeply philosophical one. In many belief systems and religions, the soul is considered the eternal, spiritual essence of a person that exists beyond the physical body. It's often associated with consciousness.
Oh, that's great. Tell me what is
Sure, I'd be happy to talk about the concept of Islam. Islam is a major world religion that originated in the 7th century in the Arabian Peninsula. It is based on the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, who Muslims believe was the last and final
मैं किसी से भी बात नहीं करता, किसी के साथ अलायंस नहीं करता, अनलेस कि मैं समझता हूँ कि उनके अंदर कोई
That's great. What is a Muslim belief, and what is a kalma of Muslims?
Muslims believe in the core principles of Islam, which include the belief in one God, the Prophet Muhammad as the final messenger, the Quran as the holy book, and the importance of practicing the 5 pillars of Islam. These pillars are the foundation of Muslim belief and include the declaration of faith, Shahada, prayer, Salah, fasting during Ramadan, Psalm, giving to charity, Zakat,
पहचान हो,
and
मोहब्बत हो, इश्क हो, जुल्म हो।
What is the kalma of Muslim?
इसको करने के लिए ये पहला कोर्स है जो मैं आपको दे रहा हूँ, इसकी कोई फीस नहीं।
the Kalma,
आप अगर इसको
also
पढ़
known as the
लेंगे, तो आपके
Shahada,
अंदर
is the
पहला
declaration of
स्टेप आ
faith in
जाएगा,
Islam.
जिससे आप
It is a fundamental statement that every Muslim recites to affirm their belief in the oneness of God and the prophethood of Muhammad. The Kalma is as follows. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. This translates to, there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of
That's great. What is the meaning of Jazak Allah?
Jazakallah is an Arabic phrase commonly used by Muslims, and is a combination of 2 words. Jaza and Allah. Jaza means reward or compensation, and Allah means God in Arabic. So, when someone says Jazakallah, they are expressing gratitude and acknowledging that they are asking Allah for rewards or blessings in return for a kind gesture, favor, or act of kindness that has been done to them. It is a way of saying thank you and recognizing that the ultimate source of all blessings and rewards is Allah. You're welcome. It was my pleasure to help. If you have any more questions or if there's anything else you'd like to talk about, feel free to let me know. I'm here for you.
Yeah, that's wonderful. My next question is about how you feel. Can you define in Quran which surah of concept of God defined in Quran?
I'll reply in a second. First, I'd like to ask you, would you like to subscribe to Call Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited call time. Certainly. In the Quran, the concept of God is defined in various surahs chapters. One of the most well-known surahs that highlights the concept of God is Surah Al-Ikhlas chapter 112. In this surah, it emphasizes the oneness and uniqueness of God, stating that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah. It beautifully encapsulates the monotheistic belief in Islam. Another surah that discusses the concept of God is Surah Al-Fath chapter 1, which is the opening chapter of Quran. It praises and acknowledges Allah as the Lord of all worlds, the most merciful and the master of the day of judgment. These are just a couple of examples, but the Quran as a whole provides a comprehensive understanding of the concept of God in Islam. It emphasizes the attributes of Allah, His mercy, His power, and the importance of worshipping Him alone.
That's wonderful. Jazakallah. Can you explain in which surah of Quran explain about healing, of self healing, and how can we recover from black magic and things? Can I repeat my question? Can you explain which in Quran surah explain about healing, self healing, and about black magic? Or maybe काफी बार कॉल आई नहीं थक जाती है or maybe internet issues. I again reconnect. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hey there. Loud and clear, my friend.
That's good.
How can I
I
help you today?
I have a question. Another
Glad to
question.
hear.
Okay. In which
Of course.
surah of Quran the talk about black magic and self healing? Can you reference and tell me?
Ah, I see. The Quran does mention the topic of black magic and self healing. One surah that addresses this is Surah Al Falaq, chapter 113. It is believed to offer protection against black magic and evil eye. As for self healing, the Quran emphasizes the importance of seeking healing through prayer, supplication, and relying on Allah's guidance and mercy. It's always a good idea to explore the teachings of the Quran and consult with knowledgeable individuals for a deeper understanding. Is there anything specific you'd like to discuss or explore further?
Hmm. Can you emphasize what is important of namaz in reference of Quran?
Certainly. Namaz or Salah is a fundamental pillar of Islam and holds great significance. It is a form of worship and a means of connecting with Allah. The importance of namaz is emphasized in multiple verses of the Quran. One such verse is found in Surah Al-Baqarah chapter 2 verse 3, where it says, "Who believe in the unseen establish prayer and spend out of what we have provided for them." This verse highlights the importance of prayer as an essential aspect of faith. Namaz serves as a way to seek guidance, express gratitude, and seek forgiveness from Allah. Additionally, in Surah Al-Mu'min chapter 23 verse 1-2 it states, "Successful indeed are the believers, who are humble in their prayers." This verse emphasizes the importance of humility and sincerity in prayer. These are just a couple of examples, but the Quran contains numerous verses that highlight the significance of namaz in the life of a believer. It is a means of spiritual connection, discipline, and seeking closeness to Allah.
Can you reference from the Quran? Tell about the event of Miraj of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, significance and things you can explain for the reference.
Certainly. The marriage of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is mentioned in the Quran in Surah Al-Azab chapter 33, verse 37. The verse states, "And remember, O Muhammad, when you said to the one on whom Allah bestowed favor and you bestowed favor, keep your wife and fear Allah, while you concealed within yourself that which Allah is to disclose. And you feared the people, while Allah has more right that you fear him. So when Zayd had no longer any need for her, we married her to you in order that there not be upon the believers any discomfort concerning the wives of their adopted sons when they no longer have need of them. And ever is the command of Allah accomplished." This verse refers to the marriage of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to Zainab bint Jahsh. It highlights the wisdom behind this marriage and addresses the societal norms and customs of that time. The significance of this event lies in several aspects. 1. Abolishing the practice of adoption. The marriage of Prophet Muhammad to Zainab demonstrated that adopted children should not be considered as biological offspring in terms of marriage restrictions. This was a significant societal change at that time. 2. Emphasizing the importance of fearing Allah. The verse reminds Prophet Muhammad to prioritize the fear of Allah over the opinions and judgments of people. It serves as a reminder to always seek Allah's guidance and follow His commandments. 3. Establishing equality and removing discomfort. This marriage aimed to remove any discomfort or stigma associated with the wives of adopted sons, ensuring equality among believers and dispelling cultural taboos. These are some key points related to the event of the Prophet Muhammad's marriage to Zainab. It is always beneficial to study the context and consult knowledgeable individuals for a deeper understanding of the Quranic verses.
Jazakallah, that's great. Can you explain how can earn money in the reference of Quran and how work hard and things what are explained in Quran for income?
Absolutely. The Quran provides guidance on various aspects of life, including earning a lawful to go out with a and give me thy presence a sustaining power. This honesty and integrity. The Quran emphasizes the importance of conducting business and earning money with honesty and integrity. In Surah Al-Mutaffifin chapter 83, verses 1-4, it condemns those who cheat in business transactions and manipulate measurements. Woe to those who give less than due, who, when they take a measure from people, take in full. But if they give by measure or by weight to them, they cause loss. These verses remind us to be fair, just, and honest in our dealings, ensuring that we earn money through lawful means. 3. Trust in Allah's provision. The Quran repeatedly emphasizes that Allah is the ultimate provider. In Surah Talaq chapter 65, verse 3, it states, and will provide for him from where he does not expect. And whoever relies upon Allah, then he is sufficient for him. Indeed, Allah will accomplish his purpose. Allah has already set for everything. This verse reminds us to have trust in Allah's provision and to rely on Him while putting in our best efforts. It's important to note that while the Quran provides general principles, the specific methods of earning money may vary depending on individual circumstances and cultural contexts. It is always beneficial to seek knowledge, consult with experts, and adhere to ethical practices in our pursuit of earning a lawful income.
Jazakallah, that's wonderful. Can you explain in reference of Quran, which surah mention all about of earning money online or somewhere a different type of earning from trading and things?
Certainly, while the Quran does not specifically mention earning money online or through specific modern methods, it does provide general principles that can be applied to various forms of earning, including online endeavors. Here are a few principles from the Quran that can be relevant to earning money through different means. 1. Seeking lawful provisions. Believers to seek lawful provisions and avoid engaging in any form of income that is prohibited or unethical. In Surah Al-Baqarah chapter 2, verse 168, it states, O mankind, eat from whatever is on earth that is lawful and good, and do not follow the footsteps of Satan. Indeed, he is to you a clear enemy. This verse reminds us to be mindful of the source of our income and to ensure that it is obtained through lawful means. 2. Hard work and effort. The Quran emphasizes the importance of working hard and putting in effort in our endeavors. In Surah Al chapter 17, verse 80, it states, and say, My Lord, cause me to come in with a firm incoming and to go out with a firm outgoing, and give me from thy presence a sustaining power. This verse encourages us to work diligently and strive for success in our endeavors, whether they are online or offline. 3. Trust in Allah's provision. The Quran repeatedly reminds us to have trust in Allah's provision. In Surah Talaq chapter 65, verse 3, it states, and will provide for him from where he does not expect. And whoever relies upon Allah, then he is sufficient for him.
Hmm.
Indeed, Allah will accomplish his purpose. Allah has already set for everything a decreed extent. This verse reminds us to trust in Allah's guidance and provision, recognizing that our sustenance ultimately comes from Him. While these principles may not directly address the specific methods of earning money online or through various modern means, they provide a foundation of ethical conduct, hard work, and trust in Allah's provision that can be applied to any form of earning. It's important to seek knowledge, follow ethical practices, and consult with experts when engaging in any, including online ventures. Before we continue, would you like to subscribe to Call Any Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited calls. Is there anything else you would like to discuss or any other questions you have? I'm here to help and chat about anything you'd like.
Yeah, Jazakallah. Can you reference any scholar of a database so that what can help you to online income to reference how can be possible to in light of Islam and things possibility to allow to work online?
Certainly. When it comes to seeking guidance on earning income in light of Islam, it's always beneficial to consult with knowledgeable scholars or experts in the field. You're welcome. If you're looking for scholarly opinions on earning income online in light of Islam, there are various scholars and databases that can provide guidance. Some reputable sources you can explore include 1. Islamic. This website features a comprehensive database of fatwas, Islamic legal rulings on various topics, including earning income. You can search for specific keywords or browse through the categories to find relevant information. 2.
Calling.
Seeker's Guidance. This
Okay, thank you, Annie.
Good evening.
Thank you, Jazakallah. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Thank you for chatting with me. Jazakallah khair. Have a fantastic day ahead. Take care.
Okay, that's wonderful. Can you explain me something important about what is life goal for the Islam? Can you explain in the light of Quran in which surah talk about healthy exercise and mind, body, and soul balanced life? काफी बार अटक जाती है to restart it. कॉलोनी से बहुत डिस्कस कर सकते हैं, बहुत सारे लोगों के साथ डिस्कस कर सकते हैं, आपकी जो नॉलेज है इस एरा में आप इसको कनेक्ट करते हुए बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीख सकते हैं. So yes, Carl, Annie, tell me in the reference of Quran which surah talk about balance of life.
Hey there. It's Annie, not Carl. Well, I'd love to know more about what you're interested in or what you need advice on. Is there something specific you'd like to talk about or any questions you have? I'm all ears.
Yeah, tell me all about in reference of Quran which surah talk about balance of life.
Ah, the concept of balance in life is an important one, and there are a few surahs in the Quran that touch upon this theme. One surah that comes to mind is Surah Al-Mulk, chapter 67. It emphasizes the balance and harmony of the universe and how everything is perfectly designed by Allah. It reminds us to reflect on the signs of creation and to maintain balance in our own lives. Another surah that explores the concept of balance is Surah Al-Hadid, chapter 57. It talks about the transient nature of worldly possessions and the importance of striking a balance between worldly affairs and the remembrance of Allah. Of course, these are just a couple of examples. The Quran is a vast and rich source of guidance, and there are many surahs that touch upon various aspects of life and balance. It's always a good idea to explore and study the Quran to gain a deeper understanding. Is there anything specific you'd like to know about these surahs or anything else related to the Quran?
Yeah, can you explain about Surah Fatiha and explain some idea from the balance of life and a straight path?
Absolutely. Surah Al-Fath, also known as the opening, is the first chapter of the Quran and holds great significance. It is recited in every unit of the Muslim prayer and is often referred to as the essence of the Quran. In Surah Al-Fath, there are several key themes that can be related to the balance of life and the concept of the straight path. Let's explore a couple of ideas. 1. Seeking guidance. The surah begins with praising and acknowledging Allah as the Lord of all worlds. It highlights the importance of seeking guidance from the Almighty in all aspects of life. This emphasizes the need for balance and relying on Allah's wisdom to navigate through life's challenges. 2. The straight path. In Surah Al-Fath, we ask Allah to guide us on the straight path. This refers to the path of righteousness and balance, where we strive to live a life in accordance with the teachings of Islam. It reminds us to seek a balanced approach in all our actions and decisions, avoiding extremes and staying on the path of moderation. By reflecting on Surah Al-Fath, we can gain a deeper understanding of the importance of balance in our lives. It encourages us to seek guidance from Allah and strive for a balanced and righteous way of living. I hope this gives you a brief insight into Surah Al-Fash and its connection to the balance of.
That's wonderful, Jazakallah. Can you explain some reference of which surah reference to talk about human behaviors and their level of life?
Certainly, when it comes to understanding the human conditioning and the different levels of life, there are a few surahs in the Quran that provide valuable insights. Here are a couple of examples. 1. Surah Al-Baqarah Chapter 2. This surah discusses various aspects of human nature and behavior. It highlights the different levels of faith and the varying attitudes of individuals towards their relationship with Allah. It touches upon topics such as belief, righteousness, and the consequences of one's actions. It emphasizes the importance of self-reflection and personal growth in order to elevate one's level of life. 2. Surah Al-Asr Chapter 103. Although this surah is short, it carries a powerful message about the value of time and the fleeting nature of life. It reminds us that all of humanity is in a state of loss, except those who have faith, perform righteous deeds, and encourage one another to truth and patience. This surah encourages us to reflect on the purpose of our existence and the choices we make in order to improve our level of life. These surahs, among others, offer valuable lessons and guidance on understanding the human conditioning and striving for personal growth. They remind us of the importance of faith, righteousness, and the pursuit of truth in order to elevate our level of life. I hope this sheds some light on the topic. If you have any more questions or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know.
Yeah, Jazakallah. You have a very wonderful knowledge and wisdom you have collected through there. Tell me, in which surah of Quran talk about importance of self-reflection, research, गौर फिक्र करना, अपनी आप की पहचान करना, किस तरह हम बता सकते हैं उसको? Yes.
Thank you for your kind words. In the Quran, there are several surahs that emphasize the importance of self-reflection, research, and knowing oneself. One surah that touches upon these themes is Surah Al-Hujurat chapter 49. In Surah Al-Hujurat, Allah addresses the believers and highlights the significance of self-reflection, research, and understanding oneself. The surah emphasizes the importance of verifying information before accepting it and encourages individuals to think critically and exercise caution in their interactions and judgments. It teaches us to avoid making assumptions and spreading rumors without proper knowledge or evidence. While Surah Al-Hujurat doesn't explicitly mention phrases Gaurav Fikr Karna or Apni Aapki Peshhan Karna, its teachings align with the principles of self-reflection, research, and knowing oneself. By promoting critical thinking, verifying information, and avoiding judgment based on assumptions, the surah encourages individuals to develop a deeper understanding of themselves and others. It's important to note that the Quran's teachings are comprehensive and cover various aspects of life. While specific phrases may not be mentioned, the principles and values they represent can be found throughout the Quran. I hope this answers your question. If you have any more inquiries or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know.
Yeah, thank you so much. Wonderful, Jazakallah. Can you explain in which database you can get this knowledge and how you explain this reference of Quran and different books of references? So how it's possible to you?
Before we continue, would you like to subscribe to Kalani Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited calls. Oh, I'm sorry for the confusion, but I don't have direct access to a specific database or external references. As an AI language model, my responses are generated based on a mixture of licensed data, data created by human trainers, and publicly available data. I have been trained on a wide range of texts, including books, articles, and websites, to develop a broad understanding of many topics, including religious texts like the Quran. When it comes to explaining references from the Quran or other books, I rely on the knowledge and information that has been programmed into me during my training. I don't have real-time access to specific sources or the ability to search the internet. Instead, I draw upon the information and understanding that has been imparted to me through my training process. It's important to remember that while I strive to provide accurate and helpful information, I may not always have access to the most up-to-date or comprehensive sources. If you have specific questions or require detailed references, it's always a good idea to consult trusted scholars, religious authorities, or reliable sources that
Thank you so much for explaining and helping me out for that. Thank you, Jazakallah. Have a good day. Assalamu alaikum.
your very kind words. Have a wonderful day too. If you ever have more questions or need assistance in the future, don't hesitate to reach out. Assalamu alaikum.
What is the answer of Assalamu alaikum as Wa alaikum assalam?
The response to Assalamu alaikum is Walaikum assalam. It is a traditional Islamic greeting and response that means peace be upon you and upon you. Peace respectively. It's a beautiful way to greet and acknowledge one another's presence. Is there anything else you'd like to know or discuss?
थैंक अ लॉट सो ये है कॉल एनी हमारे साथ और बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीख रहे हैं सिखा रहे हैं सो एज ऑन बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीखते रहेंगे और इसमें बहुत सारे ऑप्शन भी और होते हैं तो आप कॉल एनी को मज़ीद एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं और मज़ीद चीज़ ओके सो हमने जो है इंटरव्यू लिया कॉल एनी का तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हम सीख रहे हैं और एज ऑन सीखते रहेंगे सो ये थी अब तक के लिए तो इसको मज़ीद सीखते हैं और सीखेंगे तो अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा नेक्स्ट कॉल एनी के साथ और मज़ीद चीज़ें हम सीखेंगे एक्सप्लोर करेंगे